AITAH for calling my colleague a diversity hire after she called me our nepo baby. I've been working at a mid-sized software company for the last 6 years. It was my first job out of university, and I've enjoyed my time here immensely. I was also fortunate enough to be in line for a promotion when my former department head was about to retire, and the bosses upstairs decided that I would be a fine choice for his old position. About 8 months ago, the company hired a young woman, Shauna. Shauna was hired fresh out of university, just like me. I didn't know what it was, but from her very first day at the company, Shauna seemed to truly dislike me. Despite the fact that I outranked her, she never treated me with an ounce of respect, would flat out ignore me when I talked to her, and would interrupt me when I was talking to someone else. Well, last Friday, my workplace was having a little after-work gathering. Both Shauna and I tagged along, although I did notice her intentionally sit at the opposite end of the table from me. Well, the conversation turned to how we got hired, and everyone told their story. When it was my turn, I started explaining my process, and Shauna interrupted me, sarcastically saying, "Step 1. Be the company owner's relative." Everyone was incredibly confused, including me. I asked Shauna what she meant, and she snappily responded, "Yeah, enough from the nepo baby." I finally figured it out at that point. The company owner and I share the same last name. It's in the top 20 last names in the USA, so it's not exactly a huge coincidence, but Shauna assumed that I was hired, promoted because I was his son, nephew, or something. I loudly out, "Dude, you think I'm related to the owner? Is this why you've hated me all this time?" The woman next to her explained that the owner and I aren't related in any way, shape, or form, and Shauna kind of laughed about it. Then I said, "Yeah, that's also rich coming from a diversity hire." Shauna got really upset about this, and 10 minutes later excused herself. The other women at the table said that I went too far, to which I answered that I was treated like dirt for 8 months because she was too stupid to consider the possibility of our identical last names being a coincidence. Shauna called in sick today. Was I the asshole here?